Airplanes are designed to be some of the safest machines ever built, but what happens if they run out of fuel mid-air? Does the aircraft simply fall from the sky? How do pilots handle such a crisis, and what safety measures are in place to prevent it? Today, we're diving into what happens if a plane runs out of fuel mid-air. We'll explore real-life cases, emergency procedures, and how pilots are trained to handle such a terrifying situation. Stay with us as we break down aviation safety in extreme fuel emergencies. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating insights into the world of aviation. 1. Can a plane actually run out of fuel? How does it happen? Airplanes are designed to never run out of fuel mid-air, but rare incidents have proven it can happen under extreme circumstances. Airlines follow strict fuel regulations, but miscalculations, weather conditions, and mechanical failures can sometimes push an aircraft into a critical fuel situation. One common cause is fuel miscalculation or human error. Mistakes in fuel loading or unit conversions, as seen in the famous Gimli glider incident, can leave a plane with less fuel than required. Weather plays a major role too. Strong headwinds, storms, and unexpected altitude changes can increase fuel burn beyond planned levels. Air traffic delays and holding patterns also contribute to fuel depletion. If an airport is overcrowded, a plane may be forced to circle longer than expected, using up extra fuel. In rare cases, fuel leaks or mechanical failures can drain fuel mid-flight, as seen in Air Transat Flight 236. To prevent these situations, modern fuel monitoring systems and strict aviation protocols ensure planes carry extra reserve fuel. But if an aircraft does run out of fuel, it doesn't simply drop, it glides. 2. What happens when a plane runs out of fuel? The glide factor. Contrary to popular belief, a fuel-starved plane doesn't fall from the sky. Instead, modern aircraft have a glide ratio, allowing them to travel long distances without engine power. A commercial jet at cruising altitude, 35,000 feet, can glide over 100 miles before reaching the ground. Pilots are trained to establish the optimal glide speed, maintaining control while searching for a landing site. Most planes also have a ram air turbine, RAT, a small emergency generator that deploys when power is lost, providing essential flight controls and instruments. This ensures pilots can still maneuver the aircraft and attempt a safe landing. Altitude is key. The higher the plane, the more time pilots have to react. If flying over land, they'll attempt an emergency landing on the nearest airport, highway, or open field. Over water, they prepare for a controlled ditching, as seen in the Miracle on the Hudson, 2009. While gliding gives pilots valuable time, fuel starvation is still a serious emergency requiring immediate action. 3. Emergency procedures. How pilots handle a fuel crisis. When pilots realize they are dangerously low on fuel, they initiate emergency protocols to ensure a safe landing. The first step is to declare a fuel emergency. If fuel is running low but not critical, they inform air traffic control with a minimum fuel call. If the situation worsens, they issue a mayday call, giving them landing priority over all other aircraft. Next, pilots search for the closest available landing site. ATC helps direct them to the nearest airport, but if no runways are within reach, pilots must glide to the safest possible area, whether it's a road, open field, or body of water. To conserve fuel, they may adjust altitude, reduce drag, or shut down non-essential systems. If needed, they prepare for an emergency landing, ensuring passengers brace for impact. Despite the risks, pilots are extensively trained for fuel emergencies. Real-life cases have shown that quick thinking and expert handling can save lives, even when fuel runs out entirely. But what are the most remarkable cases where pilots successfully landed after losing all fuel? 4. Real-life cases of fuel emergencies and how they ended. Though fuel starvation is rare, history has seen some remarkable cases where pilots successfully landed without fuel. These incidents highlight the importance of emergency procedures and skilled piloting. One of the most famous cases is the Gimli glider, 1983. A Boeing 767 ran out of fuel mid-flight due to a fuel miscalculation caused by metric conversion errors. With both engines dead, the pilots managed to glide the aircraft over 17 minutes before safely landing on an abandoned airstrip in Gimli, Canada. Their knowledge of gliding techniques and quick decision-making saved 69 passengers on board. Another extraordinary event was Air Transat Flight 236, 2001. A fuel leak caused an Airbus A330 to lose all fuel over the Atlantic Ocean. The pilots managed to glide the plane for over 120 kilometers before landing safely in the Azores, saving all 306 passengers. This remains the longest successful glide of a commercial aircraft in history. Not all fuel emergencies end smoothly. Aviation Flight 52 in 1990 ran out of fuel while attempting to land in New York due to air traffic delays and miscommunication. The plane crashed just miles from the airport, killing 73 people. The tragedy led to stricter fuel emergency protocols, ensuring that pilots are trained to declare emergencies sooner. These cases prove that fuel loss is dangerous but survivable, especially when pilots act quickly and use their training to guide the aircraft to safety. However, with advancements in aviation, can fuel depletion still happen today, or have modern safety features eliminated the risk entirely? 5. Can modern planes ever truly run out of fuel? With today's technology and strict regulations, fuel starvation is far less likely than ever before. Modern aircraft are equipped with advanced fuel monitoring systems, alerting pilots long before fuel levels become critical. Regulations also require flights to carry extra reserve fuel, allowing for unexpected delays or diversions. Pilots always plan for alternate landing sites and are trained to calculate fuel burn with precision. Additionally, flight simulators play a crucial role in pilot training, ensuring that every commercial pilot is prepared for fuel-related emergencies. Simulated scenarios help pilots practice gliding techniques, emergency landings, and decision-making under pressure. Even with these precautions, no system is 100% foolproof. A severe fuel leak, unforeseen weather conditions, or human error could still create a crisis. However, thanks to lessons learned from past incidents, modern aviation is safer than ever, and the chances of a plane running out of fuel mid-air are extremely low. So while the idea of a fuel-starved plane may sound terrifying, the reality is that aviation safety measures have made such emergencies incredibly rare and highly survivable. A plane running out of fuel mid-air might sound like a disaster waiting to happen, but history has shown that well-trained pilots and aviation safety measures can prevent catastrophe. From remarkable emergency landings to cutting-edge fuel monitoring systems, air travel remains one of the safest forms of transportation. What do you think? Would you feel safe knowing a plane can glide for miles without fuel? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into aviation, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode on fascinating air travel topics. See you in the next one.